Right. Well, welcome to, this sounds really cheesy, but welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Because this is absolutely a threshold energy. And this call specifically that you've chosen into is a big step from walking from where you've been to where you're going next. In fact, it's creating, in essence, a bridge for you to walk over because right now it's felt, I think, a lot like a chasm maybe from where you've been to where you're going. So um yeah, there's a lot of that happening. As far as the view, what are you guys seeing on your side right now?
See you, Amy.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm learning the controls here. Oh, happy to see you guys. All right. So, yes, this call that you've chosen into today, I just have a deep honor and gratitude for all of you for choosing to show up for yourselves today in this moment, in this capacity. I know that a few people that won't be here on the call, their energy is absolutely embraced by us and presenced within this as well because they have set their clear intention. And this is a very catalytic time and moment. So let me just start by explaining a little bit about the current energies. And I'm seeing this across the board. And I'm not exempt, and nobody is actually. If somebody tells you everything is great, it might be in their perception, but there's something underneath that is probably stirring, or it's on its way, because this energy is absolutely asking to usher out what has been so that we can embrace what is next. And that is not always a comfortable process. One way I've described this, and I think this is actually quite accurate. So, the shows, Princess Bride is one I think of where they have that medieval rack where the guy's outstretched and they're cranking it. And this energy is like seriously being stretched beyond anything you've known. You're like, okay, I can't take any more. That's as far as I can stretch. And there's one more crank. And that process, as cathartic as it may be, is stretching us for the purpose of allowing what has been to leave. It's like we have got to stretch that and let the energy that has been trapped within ourselves, within our bodies, have a way to leave. Just like the cleansing that I did a house cleansing just before this phone call to clear the energy. And it's not just about me going through and using the beautiful elements to clear the home. I open windows so the energy that I am escorting out has a way to leave. And that is absolutely what this is. It's that opening for it to leave. And then once that energy has shifted, we can invite in what is next. And also in the newsletter and the email, one thing I mentioned as far as what this is like to me, or one way to describe it, because you all that know me know I love my metaphors, and it reminds me of seasons and seasons and seasons of that have passed, and and what is left from past seasons, and after winter time, like clearing that the ground, clearing the energy of what has been, so that this beautiful energy that wants to bloom and emerge can come up and has a way to. And that's what's under the surface. So the first part of this um, session, we're going to do some of that gentle cleansing, clearing, uplifting. I know a lot of you have already been in that process. I and my heart is just with you because some of it has been intentional and expected, and some of it has just come out of nowhere. and it can be very challenging. So to be here and willingly allow the energy and the healing that's being called forth to come through me in this session and facilitate some of this lifting for you, because I know you're weary. I know that. I feel that. And I know that there are beautiful forces lining up for you that want to show you the light, the beauty. As I mentioned also in the newsletter, that the planetary alignment that's happening right now, it is like a literal alignment of everything lining up, and like the chakras like activating. This energy feels like it is just one by one turning on the lights, flipping the breakers on, and with that shining the light, we are seeing things that we want to maybe believe are gone already. Okay, I get that. It's like, but I already dealt with that. You know what? You did. You dealt with that to the degree that you could at the time. This is very much like you broke a bone. It healed the best that it could. You have moved on. You've learned how to navigate with that. You know, not to the way it was before, but you've been navigating. This is like re-breaking that bone and resetting it so that the rest of your life can heal and be in alignment and truly heal. But it is like re-breaking a bone and recognizing, okay, I healed the best that I could and knew how at the time. This is next level. And this is your soul beckoning, begging even, like, please unburden yourself from this so we can be free to live the rest of our lives in harmony. Like the body, the mind, the soul, they want to harmonize. And right now, and oftentimes it is like a piano that needs tuning. Okay. And I love that all of you are obviously intentionally about tuning that, or you wouldn't be here right now. So thank you for that. But all of this just to say, what an amazing time to be alive. And what an amazing opportunity. We can embrace this with enthusiasm and excitement or resistance. And sometimes I'm a little bit of both. It is like, waking me up in the morning to drag me on a field trip. I can be excited about the field trip and get up before my alarm clock goes off, or I can say I want to sleep longer. Well, that alarm clock's going off whether we want to or not. And the field trip is here. So let's just embrace it. So part of my practice and how I facilitate, for those of you that don't know, pardon me, I released a lot of smoke and elements in here just before. The way I facilitate healing sessions is through sound and vibration. This is my drum that I have taken on many journeys, and I find the drum has been so instrumental because it taps into my heartbeat. Like every time I beat the drum, like so, that immediately starts to align me with my own heartbeat and with the heartbeat of Mother Earth, and brings me into the space of grounding to be able to facilitate where we will be going. And as I've said many times, I never know until I go. That is true this time as well. So as I start beating the drum, I just tap into where the energies are taking me, what you are calling for, what it is that you need, what is ready to be healed, and what is next within that dynamic. So I will just go along with where I'm taken on this journey and just really tune into what part of that speaks to you, and feel what's shifting and honor your process as we go through this. If everybody can mute themselves, that would be amazing. I'm sure there's a way for me to do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. There. So let's start out by taking a few breaths. One deep breath in, feeling the air come into your body and feel it moving all the way down through your heart, into your belly. And as you feel that breath going deeper, it connects you to more of your innate self, and then release that. And just paying attention to that breath. And this is a beautiful practice for every day of your life. If you're breathing from your chest, that is keeping you in a heightened sense of stress versus calm. So practice that a few times. Now take a moment to present the way your heart wants to feel and what it is asking for. And this is more of a feeling. I know visualizations are effective and useful, but at this moment, it really is about tuning into the feeling. That's creating the invisible bridge from where you are to where you're going. Because in universal fashion, what is on the other side of that, even if it is everything amazing that we could imagine we want for ourselves, the great wisdom of the universe and this trust process that you entered at birth may show you something different. And it may show you something that is so much more than you could have imagined. As we release the limitations and open ourselves up to what is next within this beautiful celestial alignment. That is gently supporting us. And with one of those breaths, I want you to feel a deep sense of gratitude in your solar plexus area, just below your heart chakra. And that is helping set the frequency for what is new and what is next. Okay, so I'll begin. And just make sure your breath keeps on going throughout this whole process of what is leaving and what is being invited in. first thing that I'm seeing is there's a very deep energy, almost like a great procession. Each and every one of you have felt this time coming. And there's a very deep reverence and calmness within this. And saying, I am ready. Before you even knew what the assignment or the agreement was. And knowing that you play a bigger part in the whole. And by choosing to lean into this shift, you're extending a beautiful gift to the rest of the collective. A beacon of hope. That they are not alone. And light wants to bless them. So the first thing that wants to be lifted and leave is fear. And that comes in many forms. And this one goes pretty deep. It's hiding below the heart and a little bit deeper because it's sunk into the subconscious. And this is an energy of fear of rejection. Even from yourself and from the universe. Afraid to even ask because it feels too painful to be denied. This is where all of your unmet wants and needs reside. That are somehow asking for permission to be heard, to be witnessed, to be seen, to be accepted, embraced, and loved entirely. But in that fear of rejection, it's blocking what wants to come in because the fear has blocked the goodness that wants to enter because the rejection is already there. So I want you to gather all of the energy of that vibration of rejection, judgments, especially of yourself. judgments that maybe you're not worthy or you're not ready, or nobody will appreciate the gifts you have to bring. Lifting all of that energy and all of the past rejections that you have already experienced, because you have plenty of evidence of being denied. None of that is going to support you. So we're clearing this energy of the rot, bringing it up outside of your body, outside of your spirit, outside of your mind. And offer it to the beautiful rays of sun that have come to take this away. Many seasons have passed, blocking what is beneath, blocking what is your unique gift that only you can bring. Start tapping into what is underneath that energy you've just released. That is a really important piece to the whole. I know there's times wondering what your individual piece really brings, but it matters. It's like crafting a perfect recipe. Like a cake, for example. And if one of those ingredients is missing, the sugar, the flour, the eggs, what happens to the cake? Tap into that part of you that creates the most beautiful whole within yourself that extends to all around you. The part of you that knows you matter and have immense value. Take a few deep breaths as you go and find this energy, as if a treasure that has been buried for a very long time. The way I'm seeing it, it's a beautiful light that encompasses so many things. And there's a great deal of curiosity about this, which I love. That is just such a beautiful energy to embrace. The wonderment of a child discovering something new. And as you're tuning into this light, allow the memories and the connection of who you are and what this brings to flood into your body and into your mind and into your soul. I know this part of me. I know I am the brightest light that shines, that will never diminish. I am like the sun that rises every day, that brings warmth, that brings newness, that brings life. And that sun is a beautiful reminder of who you are. And it shows up every day. It's a gentle reminder. There is only one sun blessing this earth and the sky. But it's enough. And so are you. And let that energy start to come up into your heart. And then watch it move throughout the rest of your spirit body, like energy circulating through your veins. Teaching your cells this is what alignment feels like. This is what light is. This is a deep truth I know and remember about me. And as that comes into your heart, embracing it as a beautiful, welcoming home. Because you have missed this part immensely. And then with another deep breath, tell yourself the truth I know about me. Start to let those words come in. The truth I know about me. My light is beautiful. I bring innate wisdom and value to the world. I have gifts to share that only I can bring. And my heart is open to share this beautiful gift I have discovered with those I love around me. As I help them see the light within them. And light their candles so we can both burn brightly. Just going to work on stabilizing this energy in your chakras. Wow, the base chakra, there's a lot of energy culminating. A great power stirs within me. I know my foundation is solid. All fear has left my body. I am ready. As this continues, take a few deep breaths. And it's diffusing all of the history of perception of what power is. You have known the abuse of power. This is different. This is the activation and emanation of power within alignment and integrity to teach the world there is a different way of being. Feel that within yourselves. Power is not something to be ashamed of or judge. Power and alignment is ready to be embraced and welcomed with you as a beacon of truth that carries it. And let's bring energy up into the other chakras. A lot of trust. I trust myself. With the power within me. And there's a deep inner knowing in your heart of this. Okay, there's another energy coming up we're going to clear as this continues, the energy of doubt. This is mainly on a mental level. Doubt is not welcome here. I understand that it can sometimes bring clarity, but this is like having an argument that can never be won. And aren't you done arguing? It's time to be. Lifting the doubt. That voice of opposition. This is one I'm familiar with. It's like trying to reason with a toddler in my head sometimes. So really working through that. Oh, okay. I know what I know. I trust what I know. I will lead with my heart. is forming before me. I am ready. Let that doubt go. Recentering in your heart. I know what I know. I trust what I know. And let that beautiful energy and seed continue to grow up from your heart, up into your throat chakra. This is moving a lot of energy as this activation is occurring. It is clearing a lot of old patterns and energy between your heart and your mind. They are ready to go. This is moving a lot of debris, pathways that have once served you. All of our old ways of coping, protecting, defending, all of the ways we have thought have kept us safe that are blocking. Just removing that debris as we move up through the mind. And the soul is just really embracing and encouraging the mind. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting us all of these years. I'm asking you to trust me. And know that you don't have to do this alone. I'm feeling a lot of harmony and unity coming online within the mind and the soul. And the mind is so relieved. And it gently lets go of this power struggle and leans in to the embrace of the soul. And as that moves, it brings that energy up to your crown chakra. Love, wisdom, and power. Wow. Beautiful energies coming all the way from your base chakra, moving up through. Reminds me a lot of something referred to as the threefold flame. And that's activating within you, where love is present, wisdom is present, and power is present. And when you bring those three energies together, they balance out every choice, every situation, every decision. Love is welcome here. Wisdom is welcome here. Power is welcome here. They live within me. I learn from them. They are the guiding light within me and around me. And that is continuing to come up, clearing a lot of layers of energy all the way from the base chakra up through. Take a few deep breaths as that comes through. I willingly release what is no longer serving me. I want all of you to presence that and continue to release what this energy is trying to burn away. I willingly release what no longer serves me. I have gratitude for the lessons I have learned. I am ready to embrace my soul and the journey ahead of me as power and purpose rise up within me. And become the I am. I am living. And the I am is the embodiment of you. And is your specific presence, your specific vibration. So now I want you to say to yourself, I am. And what comes up for you? I am courageous. I am wise. I am light. I am needed. I am grateful. I am powerful. I am not alone. I am supported. I am unique. Yes, you are. Embrace that wholeheartedly. I am loved. I am loved immensely. I am loved beyond measure. Let that fill every cell of your body. I am loved beyond measure. Feel that vibration come through, filling every molecule of your being, of your spirit, wiping out so many old programs as it does, old energies, healing parts of your body that have been riddled with pain. Let it come through. I am loved. That love flows through me, around me. Energy of love is coming into every part of your system, your circulatory system, your nervous system, your lymphatic system, as it is supporting your body to align with the mind and the soul. Wow, this is so much like a river in the springtime as the snow is melting, just coming through so boldly. Feel that energy of love come through. The winter is over. Feel the rush of that. All of that love coming through unapologetically into every part of your body. I love this body that houses the soul that has chosen to embark on this journey. I love this body that allows me to deliver my unique purpose and gifts. to those around me. I love this body. It has carried me so far on this journey. I love this body. It allows me to feel, touch, see, and experience all that is around me. Really tuning into the gift of this incarnation and what that feels like and what that means. I love this body. And feel that connection really coming in as you embrace it fully. I start to feel the harmony and the vibration of the spirit, mind, and body as they come together in collaboration as the most beautiful team that you have chosen, trusting each other, working together. My spirit, body, and mind are aligned. I walk with integrity and support from all three. And just feel the energy of conflict leave anywhere that it still exists in your body as your spirit, body, and mind are choosing to collaborate. As your spirit makes peace with your mind, as your mind makes peace with your body, as your body makes peace with your spirit, with a deep level of forgiveness, which ultimately means to give as you did before. I'm reminded of a message my brother who was deceased brought to me, and judgments that I had about the way he chose to leave. When I quieted myself and my mind and my judgments, he said, he came in like a whisper on the wind and said, where there are no judgments, forgiveness is not required. And I'm appreciative for those words. Especially towards myself. Let all of that energy leave. And take 3 deep breaths as you feel the unity embodied with the spirit, with the mind, with the body. A trust within you, an unbreakable bond. And all of that energy of division that has been screaming so loudly around you is now healing within you. What a beautiful gift that is sending a ripple effect out into the world around you. Love and unity are our destiny. This statement is true. And so it is. So it's always been. Now I want all of you to take a moment and make some promises to yourself. Within this energy of knowing, experiencing, make some really heartfelt promises to yourself. As you are entering into a new relationship with yourself. It's like renewing vows with your soul. And tune into this activation within you and how you feel it throughout your body. Memorize the vibration. I promise to remember. One of the most important things. I know who I am. I know what I bring, and I know it has immense meaning. I chose to be here. I will embrace the journey. I am ready to emanate the unique gifts that I bring as I remember. I choose to share my light with those who will receive. I choose to share my light with those who choose not to receive. My light is like the sun, and my warmth is a blessing and brings life. I love my spirit. I love my mind. I love my body. What a beautiful team I've brought together to represent me on this amazing journey. And then taking a few deep breaths of gratitude for what you've gotten in touch with. And then start to connect to this beautiful feeling of gratitude, to these planetary energies in the sky. Thank them for recognizing your strength and your ability. And for seeing your greatness, even when you couldn't see it fully. And also feeling your connection to all that is. And finding an appreciation as you go out at night and the stars shine upon you, knowing that they set that intention to bring light to you thousands of years ago. And they will continue to bring light in the darkness. And when you were ready, come back to your full awareness. Within your body. Drink some water if you need to, stretch if you need to. Does anybody have anything they want to share or speak to, or any questions? I think you can unmute yourselves.
I have a question that came up that's perhaps a little basic, but I wanted to hear about your concept of the soul and its relationship to your highest self.
Wow, well, that's not a light question or a basic concept. Let's just be clear on that part. Your higher self to me is the part of you that has reached enlightenment already, and your higher self has many versions that accompanies your soul. As I tap into that, I look at different incarnations And sometimes it's interesting to see how that shows up. I mean, I teach a meditation to connect with your higher self, and our higher selves will appear in the ways that are most relatable to us. But sometimes it's interesting to tap into my higher self from previous times and see what that version of me has to share, because the soul gains collective knowledge through each step of the journey. So it's a culmination more than, and it's a constant from my viewpoint. I think it's easier for us to sometimes see ourselves as separate. And if that helps, then amazing. My higher self is just that part of me that has the answers, that accepts that already. And this other part of my journey is sometimes not sure how much I've figured out. So yeah, I don't know if that answered your question, but we could talk about
Yeah.
that for hours, honestly.
Right, right.
There's a beautiful feeling of whimsy with that, because we're still just learning. Anybody else? Anything they want to share or ask? I'm here for, oh, let me see. Get in the chat. Oh, hi. Oh, I love that we've got three continents on the call. That always makes me happy to know that we're all connected. Um, yeah, amazing.
Amy,
Yes.
I just say thank you that I really appreciated being here and being able to experience this with you and with the drum and with all of the different intention and ways that you brought up for all of us as a group and as the world. Like just I just was very, very moved and I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. This journey has been quite astounding. And to see you show up today and choose into this level. There was many times in my journey I felt like I was a like it's me against the world, or it's me and only me. And wow, I mean, every every encounter I have of people who find their way to me, it's because they're like me. And now I look to my right and I look to my left and I just see beautiful souls all lined up beside me. And that's how I see you today. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel I feel so supported, and I appreciate your contribution to that. So, and I appreciate your appreciation. Gratitude is so powerful. So thanks for sharing that. I just
Thank
love you.
you.
So amazing. And this is going to continue. You're going to feel this in waves, just so you know, this is going to come in waves. Um, and listen back on the recording. I will get this uploaded and send a link to all of you to just access the Zoom recording directly, so you'll have access to that right away. And just pay attention as that continues to culminate. You know, I just think about how much I love this world. I love humanity. I believe, I truly believe that true shift is happening on the most innate level. There's many times I'll say, oh, act like I've read this book before and I know how this goes. You know what? I don't. And I'm reminded of that. My guys will reprimand me and say, no, you don't. yes, I've seen a lot. They're like, no, you don't know. And I don't know, but I am here for it. And I am excited to see. I mean, and I see, wow, the resilience of a soul is astounding. It is astounding. And it is something to celebrate. And I see that and I feel that and I experience that, like all of you. The resilience of your soul, that is why I know peace and power coexist. So thank you. Anybody else have anything they want to share? I know we've got some. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love all the gratitude that's coming up. I feel that. Isn't this a time of celebration? I feel so different from when we first entered this call. Like I already feel this shift occurring in the ripple effect of what it is we have chosen to claim for ourselves today that will continue throughout our lives. And you have created a beautiful bridge from what was to what is next. And your soul trusts it, and your soul is walking it already with confidence. That's amazing. All right. I feel like there's one more person that wants to share or ask a question. You can, I mean, I get the spirit text messages too. I love that. I love how connected we are. Like I'll be like, hey, and I actually get it back. It's so funny. I don't have to pick it up because I already know. It's like, okay, you got it back. This is part of that, that beautiful that beautiful soul connection we have. Um, so thank you. I'm just reading a few of the comments in the chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you don't want to use that word, released some, yes, yes, we released. Shift happens. We'll just say that. I feel that. I feel that support. When I was called to do this call, I just knew it was time. I have a feeling there's another call coming up next month. Stay tuned because everything that we're doing now is going to be very useful. Because next month, March, the beautiful month of March, we have some eclipses happening, some more of those beautiful events that are celestial events happening. Yeah, we have a full lunar eclipse on March 14th. And on March 29th, we have a partial solar eclipse. And that's my birthday, which I'm like, okay, let's celebrate that. But eclipses can be shine lights in areas that maybe we haven't seen, but it's two bodies of light looking at each other. And so let's embrace that energy as well. But that's why I said specifically now between now and March 14th is really a time to pay attention to those things and escort out what we can. And I feel like this shift that you've chosen into will make a profound difference in your life. In fact, I know it will. It's like you've broken a cycle and chosen to do it differently. So I'm excited to see what's next. All right. with that, I bid you all a lovely evening and morning for you over there that's here like 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. And noon over there in Australia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know we've got East Coast, West Coast, Central Mountain. Thank you for showing up as evidence of this support that is always there, and that we always are connected, and that we're not alone. So much love to you. Until next time.
Thank you, Amy.
You are so welcome.
So much.
And I look forward to the next time we connect, whenever that may be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome. Oh, so
Bye-bye.
happy to see you. Oh my gosh. I don't want it to end. So much love.
A good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.